before, and yes, we won the championship. Let's see if we can't go back to back. In 2026. Our stadium has been built. It is huge. Means more income. Our roster has been changing. Still Deshaun Watson. What they don't know is I'm going to be bringing this guy as our starter next. He has 8 years. And I will put him over him or him. In fact, I will release. Ooh. I'll take that. Solve that problem right there. And he is a handful. I never want to see that man retire out of Bama. Alright. So let's get the simulation started. Let's go, Dogs. And I will have it on mute.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason.
This will be a full simulation for this year. See where we end up.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off of play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Back to Montgomery on second down. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Fields now to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And he makes it so difficult for all defenses because when he's got the ball, it's hard to say when a play is truly over because he can create from any spot on the field and in any situation, even when it appears that he's contained. When he's running your offense, a big play could arrive from any possible spot.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Now a first down throw, Fields. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw, Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Throwing again is Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Watson now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fields. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 35. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Fields throwing again. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. A 4-yard pickup that gets them going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. Fields. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Myers' kick is good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first. Now it's Watson. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Watson looks to throw again. And this will be incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Watson. Forced out to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Off play action. Edwards. They'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Edwards. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 4 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it. You think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
To throw on second down, Snyder. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The Browns on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I thought he had that one. That was needed a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball there on second down, and it'll wind up incomplete. To throw on third down, Edwards. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Cleveland offense making their way out. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get that one to Carter complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
You can do better. Let's get it, man.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Edwards. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Snyder. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Well, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on 1st down. Benedict. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Snyder. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game as they have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Pritchett And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Finding Carter on the slant. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Here's Edwards on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle they go. Carmichael, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Snyder. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, Benedict. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. Oh, nice move. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Chicago offense set to get started.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now a handoff up the middle. Carmichael. And this will be a Bears first down as he gets it up past the 35.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Edwards. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run the counter. Pritchett taken down at the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Edwards. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down. Carmichael. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Edwards. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Back to throw. Edwards. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on the 1st and goal. Collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Looking to throw. Edwards. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not winning
Meyer's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Olsen over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A final shot before break. Snyder, man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 4, he doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Browns, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5 and able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now a give, right side. Benedict. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Carmichael. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Benedict. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Snyder escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
This just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Edwards throwing to start the drive.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. On second down, Lynch stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Snyder toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. 9 yards that time.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They go up the middle with Lynch. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Snyder. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz
from 8 yards out.
And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, Pritchett, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off play action, Edwards. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now Edwards throwing on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Edwards. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Pritchett. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On second down now. Pritchett. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Carmichael. And I don't think he got there, no. Just short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Running legs run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go on fourth down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Up the middle they go. Pritchett, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Edwards now to throw on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Back to throw. Edwards throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bears! Darnell Mooney. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Takes it at the 7.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has been on his A game. We're in the third quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
He's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first and 10, Snyder. And that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Operating from the gun, Snyder. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On On second down, Carmichael.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Clinch it, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, Snyder.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Snyder. They dump it off to Lynch. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Throwing on first down, Snyder. And he whips that one incomplete there. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. To throw is Edwards. Looking to throw on second down. And incomplete on the deep ball. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Edwards. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Taken from just outside the 30. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Cleveland offense making their way out. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
They start the drive with Lynch. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. Benedict. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. On third down, Snyder. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On first down, Snyder. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Snyder. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Ronnie Harrison that time able to make the tackle.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this is absolutely a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare as well, because they spend all week preaching about the need to wrap up and make sure tackles. But what a letdown here, and it winds up costing them big, big yardage.
On first down, Pritchett. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Here's Edwards to throw on second down. Steps away to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Edwards throwing on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Myers' kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns set to take over.
And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see what this offense has left in the tank.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Edwards. Back to the air on second down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Edwards now to throw on third down. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Snyder.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
To throw is Edwards. Throwing to start the drive. And they'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Edwards.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And, boy, he did it there.
They'll run on 1st down. Carmichael.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 58 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's Edwards on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's a defense you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Snyder. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
On 1st and 10, Snyder. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. On 3rd down, Benedict. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Throwing on first down. Snyder firing quickly, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Snyder. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Snyder. Touchdown, Browns.
Anthony Schwartz
Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Browns have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this 4th quarter.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taken in at the 3.
So now the Bears down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Edwards on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason. But that may not come into play here in a 2-score game late.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to end up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
On 1st down, Benedict. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Benedict. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Benedict.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Game in hand. The offense takes the knee. An inside run with Lynch. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Browns have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to get going again. And certainly this not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter.
Now Edwards throwing to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Edwards. Open man right side is Shark. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry. I know you've been waiting for a little bit. I had to take care of some household stuff. Still got to take care of stuff after the race. So, 2026 season. Got to tell these guys good morning.
It's week 2 of the NFL.
And yes, I'm quick simulating because I want to hurry up and get this done. I want to start the season so I can actually play.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We liked it.
Hey, 2-0-1. I'll take that. Now we got a top road. And I'm still in the positive.